Alright guys, on this one we're going to talk about backgrounds, borders and box models. This can be a little challenging. This is why I want you guys to focus as we are going through this lesson. So this is lesson 5 of CSS. So I want you to pay attention, very close attention as we move forward. Okay, now we will style elements using backgrounds, borders, and we'll learn the box model. The box model is really important because if you do not understand how boxes work, you cannot do anything with CSS. Now, they want you to think of a box as a gift. Okay, we have so many things. For example, we have a gift whenever we do good, right? Whenever you accomplish something, they give you a gift, and that gift come into a box. That's what they want you to think about. Now, in that box, we want you to think of content. Okay, content that are in the box. Okay, the gift inside, that's the content. Now we'll learn about words. Another word that is known as padding. Padding can be the bubble wrap around it. Okay, and we know those things. Let's say you bought a device, let's say maybe a TV. Inside that box, the TV is the content. Around the TV they always put things, okay, those bubbles. And then we have the border, and that border is the box itself. And then margin is the space outside that box. I don't know if you understand that very well. So they gave us an example, okay, and what they want us to do here, they want us to create a div with a class box, and then we will try changing the background, we'll change the border, we'll change the padding and the margin using this code here. So we'll go ahead in our code. Where is our code? Okay, our code is here. We'll go ahead and let me align this. We'll go ahead and create that div. Okay, so a div is like that box that we are talking about. Okay, we'll create a div, we'll give it a class box. That's it. You don't need to create any other thing. Okay, let me go ahead and comment these links out. Okay, and just delete them. So I will write an h3. Actually, let's do that. Yes. So these were under links, but here we're gonna add an h3 and we'll call it boxes or okay, CSS. Now if we come back to our page, you can see that we have boxes, CSS, and this is where we want to focus on. Let's go ahead and actually this is a little confusing to you guys. I will go ahead and just take it out. Okay, let's focus on our boxes, and we'll change this to h1. Okay, and now we have boxes, CSS. In boxes, we are creating a div and a class in that div called box. Okay, now if we come back to our site, they said we have to use this CSS, which means we will come in this CSS, we will create a class called box. Okay, we will target a class called box, and inside that box we want the background to be light blue, the border to be 20 pixels. Okay, and the borders are gonna be solid. The color is gonna be black, the color of that border, and the padding, remember the space outside that box is gonna be 10 pixels, so just small. And the margin, did they say margin? Oh, margin is the space outside the box, I'm sorry. And the padding is inside that box but around the content. Now if we come back to our documents, we'll refresh and you can see that we have that box already. The background is this is light blue, and the border, you can see that around the light blue we have a solid 2 pixels black color, okay. And then the padding inside this box we have 10 pixels, and the margin outside this box we have 20 pixels, okay. Now what they want us to do is to literally go ahead and play with it, okay. Create a div and try changing the background, border, padding and margin. Now we can do a lot with this code. Let's start with changing the color. Let's change the color into pink. I don't know if this is pink, if it's purple, whatever, you can decide. Okay, now we have the background color in pink or purple, whatever. This can be confusing. I will call it pink. I'll call it pink. Okay, we have this color in pink and the border is still black. Let's go ahead and do the border as blue, just so there are 2 complete different colors here and it will show. Okay, you can see that it's blue. What if we want to make it 10 pixels? You know, how solid and how thick will the border be? Boom, very thick. Okay, and now the padding itself, let's go ahead and say 80, so that we understand really what padding is. You see that space inside this box is making the box even bigger. The reason why it's full is because the default width is 100%, but let's say we want to say, okay, the width of this box is going to be, why am I writing width? Okay, the width of this box is going to be, let's say 50%, 50% of the normal size. You see, now they divide 50% of that screen. Now what if we say 20%? You can see that that's the 20% of the original box. Are you getting it? We can change this into dotted, not solid. We can just say dotted, and what it's gonna do is gonna put the dash. Look, see, we have the dot. I meant dot, not dash. If you want dash, you say dashed. Why is he coming with color? Am I mistaken here? What does double do? Let's be curious. So double gives you the double. I just don't remember what. I'm sure it's dashed. So let's go ahead and say it's gonna be 10 pixels. It's gonna be 10 pixels dashed. It's gonna be dashed, and then the color is gonna be blue. Okay, dashed blue. Now if we refresh, you can see now we have the dashed. So I knew what I was talking about. This is how you literally work around boxes, background, borders, and box model. Remember this. If you have any question, you will ask in the class, or you can ask in the comment section. And until next one, I'm gonna see you. Bye bye.